Okay, here's our late 31 Model A Roadster. Bringing this back to the home shop so that we can do the old Yankee AV8 kit on it. We want to show you guys that you can really just do this in your garage with your home tools. You don't need anything special. So I got the car loaded up and I'm going to be bringing it back home to my home shop, which is just a 24 by 24 garage, but it is insulated and heated for the winter, which is nice. So yeah, let's get it home. Now from Old Yankee Speed Company, and we're in my home garage here, and I want to go over my AV8 Roadster project and where we're at with it right now. So this engine is ready to come out. Everything's been disconnected. We're going to yank this engine with the transmission in one shot. The engine hoist is just on the other side of the garage here. So that's coming out. This steering column also is going to be coming out. I have an F1 column set up to go in a Model A, ready to go. So we're going to do that here as well. Additionally, I'm going to pull this front clip off, or this front suspension, basically the wishbone, the whole front deal here with the spring, the whole 9 yards, completely out, and replace that with a built setup that I've already put together. It's a stock wishbone with an old Yankee reverse eye Model A spring and a set of Bob Wilson Lincoln brakes and a Roadster Supply drop axle. And we'll put that right back underneath there before the car goes up to Millworks to get the motor and transmission, the new motor and transmission dropped in. So one of the things I did do is I brought home kind of the meat and potatoes of the kit, which are on my workbench right now, which we'll go over, which is going to be the transmission mount, the engine mounts, the master cylinder mount, and some of the bracketry that goes with this. And additionally, which I didn't bring home because they're in production right now, if you caught one of our last videos, we've come up with a sandwich plate for some of the 30 to 31 Model A's. Those cross members have a lot of extra holes in them. You don't see it a lot with the 2829s, or actually I've never seen it with a 2829, but I've definitely seen it with 30 and 31s. And it's just a little extra like stiffener for that cross member, because we are going to be doing some fabrication on the cross member. It's still got plenty of meat to it, but there's nothing wrong with a little over engineering. So we've come up with that. Those are getting cut right now at our metal shop, and those will be coming out with all the new kits moving forward. If you've bought one of our kits and you'd like to get one of those sandwich plates, we're going to make those available on the website. You'll be able to get your hands on one. And like I said, it's really just the 30 and 31s, and I tend to think it's more of the late 30s and later 31s than it is the early 30s. And the 2829s don't seem to have as much stuff cut into their cross members. But again, if you have a 2829 and you want to stiffen it up or add to it, feel free, no problem there. So let's go to the workbench and let's go over some of the parts I brought back home. Okay, let's take a look at what I got on the bench here, and this is essentially the meat and potatoes of our 8VA kit. So first thing I want to take a look at here is our transmission cross member, which is going to mount to your stock Model A cross member. It's going to need a little bit of clearancing on your cross member, but not a ton, very light fabrication. And then this can bolt right up. You can see we have the drilled out bolt holes already. It comes with grade 8 hardware, or if you want to weld it, you're welcome to do that or do both. Additionally, we have our two motor mounts here, and we've talked about this in one of our previous videos, but we changed these a little bit to these slotted holes and these thicker washers, which basically makes up for the fact that no two Model A frames are alike. So a lot of times what we found with where these go, which is where your stock shock mounts are, there was variances essentially. So sometimes we need to do some drilling or hollowing out of some holes on the frame, and we just made this easier for everybody by making this somewhat adjustable up and down. So, and again, these are all grade 8 bolts. This kit also comes with the appropriate motor mounts and transmission mounts. This is the master cylinder brace or master cylinder mount, which also acts as a frame stiffener. And additionally, the kit itself actually comes with two of these. I just grabbed one when I was at Millworks last time, but the kits come with two of these, which is an additional frame stiffener, which goes underneath your cross member. And these as well are, there's two, and they're all pre-drilled, and of course all the hardware comes with them. So you can actually get on the Millworks website and you can check out all this stuff. and check out the directions on how to do this, which gives you kind of like a little bit of a heads up before you get yourself one of these kits, so you can kind of see what you're getting yourself into. Again, these kits are basically designed for a first-time hot rod builder, so that it's very simplistic and it gets the job done, which is what we were aiming for. So thanks for stopping by the garage. Hit like, hit subscribe. I'm going to be posting some more videos, probably pulling that motor today, hopefully, if we can get to it, and keep on keeping on. Thanks.